Well, hey there! You know these habits on how to become a millionaire by adopting certain habits? Well, today, I'm going to challenge myself to start an experiment to see if this is for real. I'll adopt the rich people's habits I found online and try to keep up such a routine for a month, recording my progress on video. Let's see if I can make it. Well, hey there again! This is the first morning of my challenge, and it's really early now, like 5 a.m. early. All sources say waking up like this gives you a jump start for the day. But I'll guess, catching worms isn't for this bird. I want my morning Joe now, but not yet. Up next is a bit of exercise. Nothing too hard though, or I think I'll collapse before the real challenge begins. A couple of push-ups, a few sit-ups, some squats, and there you have it. Okay, surprisingly, I admit I feel a little bit better now. Seems the blood's pumping faster and I've woken up at last. Well, I'll go take a shower and then have a hearty breakfast. Scrambled eggs and a cup of coffee have never tasted so delicious. So it's 5:30 a.m. now, and I need to get down to business. I got more than 2 hours before going to work, and that's plenty of time to finish any stuff I had in mind. I think I'll go check my emails now. And there's also a bit of cleaning up, washing the dishes. Okay, 7:45, time to get ready. My place is sparkling clean, and I didn't even know I'd feel so good about it. I guess it's not such a bad idea to become an early riser. My mood's never been better in the morning, and I feel it's going to be a productive day. Off to work now. It's 12:45 p.m., and I've done a lot of things already. But it seems like my morning boost is wearing off. I feel drowsy at best. Thankfully, it's lunchtime, so I'll go make myself a cup of coffee and eat something to pump up my energy levels. A chocolate bar sounds tempting. But no, junk food is on the blacklist now, so I'll have a healthier snack. 5:30 p.m. and my workday is finally over. The lunch didn't really help. I think my tiredness has to do with the fact that I turned in late yesterday. Well, my new schedule says I'll have to go to sleep much earlier today, so it shouldn't be a problem anymore. Hey, are you an early bird? How do you rise early without hitting the snooze button like 100 times? Share your secrets in the comments, I'd appreciate it. After a day at work, I'd normally have some junk for dinner and either lie in front of a TV for a couple of hours or take my laptop and idly browse the web. I hardly have any strength left, but I need to make a to-do list for tomorrow. That's part of the routine. I also have some work left because I wasn't so productive as I'd hoped to be, but it'll have to wait until tomorrow. No working at home is another rule. Okay, fine, dinner first. Something light and healthy, and I'll have to eat in silence, no TV allowed. There are literally no thoughts in my head now. I just want to sleep. Done. Good. So now I can finally take a shower, read some book, and go to sleep. Gosh, am I tired. Hey guys, it's been 2 weeks since I started my challenge, and today I'd like to share my progress with you. So, I still get up at 5 a.m., and I found it pretty convenient. At first I didn't manage my time at all, and I confess I overslept a couple of times. It was also hard because I didn't know what to do with those 2 hours I had after exercising, showering, and having breakfast. But I found the answer. I catch up with all the work stuff I wasn't able to complete the day before. I feel my best in the morning, so it's actually the only time when I can do that. By lunchtime, though, I still lose most of my energy, and I feel like it's getting worse. I've started forgetting things and zoning out, so my colleagues sometimes have to repeat their words for me to get them. The stuff I need done keeps adding up, so I'm actually afraid those 2 hours in the morning might soon not be enough. Anyway, I'm not done with my experiment yet, so I'll keep it up. Evenings have become much easier, however. I come home at 7 p.m., cook some dinner, and then make a plan for the following day a lot faster than before. I've learned to only jot down the most important things, and it helps. I've finally set my priorities straight, and my schedule has become much more orderly. The best parts of the day are when I get to check off a point from my to-do list. When I'm done compiling my next day plan, I take a quick, cool shower, Cold water makes you want to burrow between the sheets, and that's exactly what I do. While the shock from the shower hasn't gone yet, I read a book in my bed. Not a random book, mind you. Successful people always try to learn, so I rarely read fiction now. And then, when I'm warm and cozy enough to fall asleep, I turn off the lights and call it a day. I'll get you updated in another 2 weeks' time. See ya! Hi there. So today's the last day of my month-long challenge, and I must admit, it's been tough. Waking up has been growing steadily more and more difficult, and now I'm looking forward to getting some sleep. But the good news is that I've lost a few pounds, staying away from junk food, and I feel generally healthier. I guess not eating fatty stuff is one habit I'm definitely not going back to. Exercise, shower, breakfast, and then catching up with the work. Nothing's really changed, but I feel like I'm doing it wrong. Perhaps I shouldn't have started working from home in the morning. Anyway, my energy levels are still at their highest now, so I don't lose any time. Lunchtime, though, has become my complete failure. I do most of the important stuff before lunch if I can, because after 1 p.m., it's as if someone turns off my lights. Not even coffee helps me anymore. So I guess it has to do with my altered sleeping schedule. As a result, I procrastinate, and my productivity plummets in the afternoon. I've read that a short nap after lunch could help cope with this, but I don't have such an opportunity in the office. So it's either trying to get at least something done or changing my job. I chose the first option for now. When I come home in the evening, I'm downright exhausted. Even crossing out the things I've done doesn't make my day. I have to make myself write down the next to-do list, but it seems more and more useless. Tonight, I'm doing it one final time, complete my nightly ritual, and go to bed knowing that tomorrow I'm sleeping until 7 a.m. Good morning! So what can I say? The experiment went not exactly as I thought it would. I was clearly much more efficient in the morning than I'd ever been, but this energy boost only lasted until lunch. From there, the rest of the day was not even at 50% productivity. I guess I'm not an early bird after all, and that was probably the reason why I didn't feel some of the promised benefits. For example, I hadn't enough strength for my own leisure activities. And that's a major mistake, because you need to have time for yourself, or you just burn out one day. There were, however, many good parts as well. Like I said, my mornings became much more productive. And I think that had I just a half an hour to take a nap after 1 p.m., I'd be cool as a cucumber for the rest of the day too. Reading before bed has also proved to be useful. I've learned lots of new info, and it stuck with me. All in all, it was an interesting experience. Although I don't think I can keep it up any longer, I'll certainly take some habits into my everyday routine from now on. I'm pretty sure they'll bring positive change to my life. Hey, if you learned something new today, then give the video a like and share it with a friend. And here are some other videos I think you'll enjoy. Just click to the left or right